really long time. We're talking decades, okay? A really, really long standing power place, okay, where they have had anything they have ever wanted. They, whatever they order, they get, whatever they want, whatever man, woman, whatever they want basically is just been handed to them. Okay, that is the life that they have been living. And right now, the stuff that is unveiling their magic, it is not working anymore. Their magic is backfiring now. Okay, so as a result of everything that is going on, they are realizing that, oh my God, what we've been doing isn't working anymore. And their secrets are bigger than your secrets. Okay, so a lot of these people, we're talking about, this is the upper echelon of arrogance, okay, narcissistic behavior, abuse. This is, these are people that are me people. They do not care about anyone other than themselves. They are solely focused on themselves. And they truly, truly believe that they are the shit, right? They are the freaking shit. And they could do whatever the hell they want. I have the money, the power, the bank accounts, right? I got the car, I got 10 houses, I got everything. And I can buy people too. I can buy them and everything is fine. These are the people right now. They are flipping the F out right now because their magic is not working. And they targeted innocent people. We're talking innocent people's lives. Their victims are innocent people going after them, harassing them, framing. They have framing groups, framing teams, going out, intimidating them, following them, messing with their mind control, doing insane operations on people that are getting in their way, right? All of these innocent freaking people, they targeted people for their own freaking crimes. They put people in prison for their own crimes, and they did not freaking care. They did not freaking care. And they went after all of these people who were doing good, and they tarnished their reputations. They defamed them to a level where no one will ever go near them. No one will talk to them. No one will. And then they make sure that nobody goes near you. They make sure that you are isolated. They make sure they give you their freaking royal shit treatment. Okay. And they make you feel like crap. And they eventually just break their victims down. They break them down. Well, guess what? Their secrets are coming out, yo, and their secrets are big, and their victims are clean. They chose the wrong team, dude. They chose the freaking wrong team because their victims are clean and they have ethics. But all of their crimes, they were laced with black magic. They were all covered up with black magic, and that shit's not working anymore. And what's going to happen is it's like one thing's going to lead to the next, and there's crime. I was sensing this shit. I was like, there's going to be crimes, like big crimes in Hollywood that were covered up. Okay. We're talking like 20, 30 years back that are going to just start coming to light, and people are going to be like, oh my God, I never connected the dots. Like, it's going to be like that level where it is going to be like the people that you think they have these like glam lives, these fancy ass lives. They think they can do whatever they want. They are hiding the biggest crimes of the freaking country, dude. The biggest freaking crimes. And like, they are realizing like the people they've been targeting, they can't find anything on them. It's like peanuts. And now it's just leading everybody back to their freaking crimes, like their criminal enterprise. And there are like freaking, it's like everything is going to be out. Everything is going to be out for the public to see. Because I see this happening to so many people, and it's global. It's going to be global. Like, it's to the point right now where it's like dictators are like questioning themselves. They're like, damn, America, I really fucked up. I went near the freaking trashiest trash people. I chose the wrong freaking team. Man, I messed up. That's the energy that they're even questioning themselves. They're like, oh my God, what was I thinking right now? What was I thinking? Going near these people. Oh my God. Yeah, that's what it feels like energetically. It feels like serious regrets are going to be, they're coming in right freaking now because their protections are not freaking where they're supposed to be right now. And they're freaking obvious. Like that's the thing. They're freaking obvious. They're obvious. Like it's so glaringly obvious to people who they are. Yeah, the greed. It's like you could point them out of a freaking, you're like, yeah, yeah, like you and you and you and you. Like they can't hide. They're so freaking obvious, you know? Like you can tell who they are like freaking miles away, dude. And it's like they can't even hide. They can't even hide anymore. They're like the eyesore. They're like the freaking eyesore. And it's like they're victims. They're victims, okay? Their victims are doing way better. They're hiding. They're freaking, they are the ones that you don't see them anymore. All you see is the glaring, obvious, greedy, narcissistic people. And all you see is their crimes. All of a sudden, it's like, you're like, oh my God. Like we're just like putting the dots together. And it's so obvious, like who they are too. Like because they're so in your face. Like this group was so in your face for so long. And now it's like, oh my God, it was them the whole freaking time. Like, how did I not see it? So that's the energy right now, is that their secrets are huge and they've been going after innocent people, and that's what's gonna freaking do it for them. That's what's gonna bite them in the freaking asses. Was their fear, was their like their panic. Their panic is bringing the focus back to them. And then it's shining a light on their freaking crimes. Their fear is guiding everyone back to them right now. That's the irony of it. They're cover-ups. That's what's gonna freaking get them. It's the cover-up. It's always gonna be the freaking cover-up. So anyways, so I just kind of wanted to share that message right now that like this next, like I said, 6 months is going to be freaking insane, dude, because it's just gonna, like I said, it's so obvious right now what has happened and what is going on. It's very obvious. It's very obvious. Like I said, you could point them out, you could find them out of a crowd so easily. You can just by their energy, by everything, it's like they're very obvious who they are, so they can't hide anymore. They're going to have a really hard time hiding. Okay, they can't hide. They're not going to be able to hide. They're not going to be able to disappear. You're going to see them a mile away. So the next 6 months, like I said, is going to be dicey. But I'm seeing it's going to be in the next, like this year. It's going to be this year. If you guys haven't checked out my yearly predictions for 2024 coming in for this coming year, definitely check that out. But it's going to be this year. It's going to be the year. It's going to be a freaking, it just feels like this epic storm that is just going to keep going and going and going and going. And it's like, at this point, they were so 150% in with the dark, riding, one-on-one with that Luciferian energy, and that they can't even like get into the other side at this point. They can't get into the other side. They can't like cross over the line anymore because they were so in. They were so 150% in for so flipping long. Like it wasn't like a day. It wasn't like a year. We're talking decades. It's decades of this shit. It is like long term obvious, and so that's the stuff that is coming in right now energetically. I just wanted to see if there was like any other messages around that. So if you are doubting yourself in any way, I have illumination coming in with Aster. If you've been doubting yourself in any way, I was also just getting messages in general with a lot of these apps. Okay, Instagram, it's owned by Meta, Facebook, Meta, TikTok, that, they were brought, there was a whole investigation, a whole Congress investigation into TikTok, YouTube. Okay. YouTube was infiltrated by RooTube. Okay. In 2021. America has to wake up to that infiltration right now. Okay. So I'm just getting really, really strong guidance that it's like, well, one, I think these apps are a form of a warfare. Okay. They use an AI warfare. Okay. And there's a lot of celebrities or things going around like out on YouTube that are targeting children right now. Okay. I have noticed it. I have picked up on it. I have let my daughter watch YouTube, watching these little music videos that seem very kid friendly. And I've noticed a shift in her personality, her mood, everything. Okay. A lot of these are created by families. Okay. They're family home videos that are professionally shot. Okay. That's going to be the clue. Okay. So make sure you just keep an eye on those videos and look at the bottom and who the creators are, what countries are being created in. That's a really big one. Okay. Because it's a form of warfare and it's a form of targeting your child through that warfare. Okay. There was also some other stuff that I was kind of picking up on. I feel very strongly today that we can stay away from the apps all we want. And I try to stay off of the apps as much as possible with my streaming and everything like that. But it's a gateway, okay? So it's a gateway portal with your camera, with your settings. It's a gateway to a foreign enemy. And that's what we have to be careful about. The mic listening to you. Everything is a weapon. Everything is a form of infiltration. Radio waves, Wi-Fi is a gateway. How they weaponize even, the air, okay? Molecules. I've gotten messages on like all kinds of warfare. I feel like it was like biomolecular warfare as I was getting messages on a while back, with the weather and things like that. There has been a lot of, speculation about these weather weapons where there's these people seeing these weapons on a map that are not supposed to be on the map. Okay. And they're seeing them at different military bases, that are creating a very large amount of, I guess, heat radiation that could cause earthquakes or something tumultuous. So there's a lot of that has been going on. And I feel like we're aware of it. We're aware of this on our soil. We've been watching a lot of this infiltration coming through, but with the apps, I'm just getting really strongly that, this is a form of satanic warfare. Okay. So freaking, put a freaking cross on your app, throw a cross on your app when you're watching it. Put something over your camera lens on your phone to protect you. Do something to shift that energy so that you're not the victim. They're also using people to send people emails, okay, to get messages out to foreign people. I'm getting that really strong because they don't get the same news as us. And I don't think they get the right information. So I have a lot of people that give me links and things like that. And I'm thinking, I don't know if that's for me. I'm thinking it's for other people that are trying to get information. So just something to just note is like how they are moving information or how they're trying to find information, with the illegal surveillance systems and things like that are coming through. Just something to kind of like keep an eye on. I would just honestly with apps just start like throwing crosses on these apps as you're on them, trying to clear energy, clearing energy on anything that you think might have like some kind of dangerous AI. I mean, there's so much. The spiritual community was completely infiltrated on YouTube. There's so much false light. There's so much false light Reiki people. And the minute you go to the channel, you get like attacked. It's like, if you're awake and you're aware, you're consciously sensitive to that kind of energy, it's trap energy. I honestly, when I do Reiki now, I do not go to videos unless they were posted almost like 4+ years ago. Like it has to be like a time frame. Like I don't go to anything that's been posted recently unless I really have been watching them for a really long time. And like I can, they have really good energy. You can pick up on the energy, but a lot of those like meditations of like, the 555, frequencies and things like that. A lot of it is false light. A lot of it is AI. A lot of it is targeting you. So A lot of that. And that is to create confusion within the spiritual community. It is designed to make you question your spiritual path. You know, it is designed to, this is a warfare to get spiritual people off. They don't want people awake. They don't want you conscious. They want to shut you down. They want to control you. They want to own you. But that's not what we came here for. We came here for our soul missions, and that is for Mother Earth and for us to freaking awaken to that. It's not necessarily knowing everything, but that's a form of us getting to the truth so we can align together, or else we are living in an illusion. We're living in an illusion. We can't fix anything if we live in an illusion. So we have to know things to get to the truth so we can align. Okay. So it's really, that's what we're here for. I was watching a really good reader actually the other day, and she was saying something like that spiritual is not about necessarily like, you know, it's not about like roses and like everything's great and like, oh my God, I'm spiritual and everything. You know, spiritual is, she was saying, is transcending the darkness around you. That is the truth. That is, this being spiritual is one of the hardest journeys out there. It is, and it's designed that way. It is designed to make you feel like you don't belong. It is designed to make you feel like you're doing something wrong. It is designed to make you feel like it's satanic and dark. It is not satanic and dark, okay? That is not the case. You are transcending the dark. And because the dark finds you. The dark finds you, man. It comes out. It freaking claws at you. It's like, oh, I want what she has. I want what she has. I want that. I want that. I want that. I can't even tell you how much black magic I find on my freaking content. Every day I'm clearing black magic off my damn channel because that's what they freaking do. Clear, like round the clock. They got witches and warlocks 24 hours a day working on the people who are enlightened. They are working on the people that are giving out information. They are working, threatening, and putting fear into them. Nonstop fear. So a lot of the spiritual path is transcending the darkness that is around you. And it is constant darkness. I've had to deal with that here on my channel. Okay. How much I have been targeted by this enemy, and the way they target you, they put you on lists. They put you in chat rooms. They put you wherever. They put you on blast. They'll freaking send out your freaking videos. They'll do whatever to freaking target you. And then they start working on you, buying their magic, buying their black magic on you. So right now we just have to be aware of all of that type of warfare, because we are, as light workers, having to transcend it every single freaking day. Every freaking day we have to transcend the darkness and light it up. And a lot of light workers find themselves around the darkest dark. That's where they end up. They end up around the darkest dark. They ascend. They end up around the freaking darkest dark. That's where they end up. They end up around the opposite. They're like, what happened? Why am I around the most evilest people right now? That's because you ascended. You got to transcend that shit. You gotta wake them up, man. It's time to transcend. You've been put there for a reason. Anyways, I'm sending you guys the best. I wish you guys so much love. You guys are interested in a reading or one of my classes. I offer Divine Source